I'm back. I have changed quite a few things. You'll notice. First thing I changed was the emblem. I used a website, which I'll put in the description, which was very good. Trust me. I mean, you could probably see it here. Didn't that? Did that? Camera. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I don't know how that works really. No, that's just doing that. Oh, you have to be in here. Oh, that makes sense. Look at this thing. Come on, it looks great. I used to turn the image into this. I did have to change it a bit, so it made his trousers brown for some reason. So I changed that, and the head shape was a bit weird. But other than that, I think it looks great. Yeah. Oh, it looks great now. It was a bit weird before. I also did change the thumbnail. I've made it already. And another thing I did. How do I X out this? That's good. Oh yeah, I can use drive mode's tank now. Forgot about that. Look at that. Okay. This. I already saved it. Right, 100cc, Retro Grand Prix, and now Dry Bowser. And also, as you'll see, there have been some change. I need to redo this one eventually. There have been some changes, very noticeable ones. Look at this. I know the last episode looked really bad. I looked at it afterwards. It's because the bitrate, I set it far too low. I tried to change the quality to 1080p, but I hadn't changed the bitrate on OBS, so it still looked terrible. And then after I'd done that episode, I changed. I managed to figure out how to make the emulator look really nice. So yeah, here we are. I might make like a tutorial video on it. Get a YouTube short. I think that'd be a good idea, because I had to look on the website to find out how. YouTube videos aren't really helping that much, I found. I'm sure there probably is one, but I don't want to look for too long. So I think just too short would be a good idea. I have got a lot better. I have got a very good microphone. It's just behind me, but I don't know if I can really use it. My mum's. So I'm not gonna try. Yeah, I'm not really sure how to use it. I used it once before, but it wasn't in a video. It was just to test out. Although it was set up differently at the time. Yeah, I'm not sure how. I'm supposed to do it. Okay, I gotta get it first. So you might occasionally notice that it's a bit laggier than it was before, but at least it looks way better. And I only did it 2 times, because I think any more than that it'd be significantly laggier. I mean, 3 times looked better, but it wasn't a massively noticeable difference. So I put it about 3 times, so 2 times, so it's not so laggy. Although it is more laggy than before, especially because I'm also doing 1080p 60 frames per second. Yeah. No, I think a lot better than it was, especially last episode when I messed up the bitrate. Because I said it's 1080p, like I said, but without changing the bitrate, which, yeah, messed it all up. But now, instead of test recording, it looked incredible. Well, compared to before, at least. I think the bitrate might have been like 2000 or something, now it's 4500. So I think that's pretty good. Oh, that was so close. I could have gotten it. Could have added that to the compilation, which I'll make eventually. Oh, I'm not sure if that green shell just hit Peach or not. Might want to rewatch that. Oh, I just remembered, in the first video when I was making the original emblem, I was going to add, afterwards when I was editing it, when I said, that people, call me the greatest artist of all time, I was gonna add text that said no one does that. No one has ever said that. But I've only just remembered, didn't add in the video. Never mind. Too late now. It's already been released. Oh, the audio gets really crackly. I don't know why that is. I mentioned this before. That's the next thing I need to figure out. I figured out video quality. Now, audio quality. That's what's next. Oh, I had a banana. I've just noticed it's a bit laggy. Maybe it's just me. But the game just doesn't feel as fast. I don't know. Kinda got back to normal now, ish. Yeah, it's pretty much gone back to normal. Yeah, look at that. Just briefly look down at the bottom screen. Oh, great. Saw that red shell that coming. Though, a blue shell, nothing I can really do. Can't block that with a banana. Need a mushroom for that. I'm not sure if you can do that in this game. You probably can. I know you can do it in later games, but I'm not sure about this one. Anyway, yeah, so I've decided if I can manage to get it running, the next game I'm going to play is going to be Mario Kart 7. I'm going to go through all that on Citra emulator. Start from the beginning again. Second Mario Kart game I got. Oh, my own green shell. It's definitely 100cc. I think I said this last time too, in the last episode. It just felt a bit easy. Just mostly that whole car, apart from, I guess, Smooth Farm. Yeah, 100cc, 2 stars, pretty good. I was kind of expecting 3, but after remembering Smooth Farm at the beginning, yeah, makes sense. Didn't do so well in that. Right. What? What? Oh. That makes more sense. Okay. That time, I almost did do 50cc again. Okay, this time I know it's 100cc, because I had to go back into it. Right. My mouth is really weirdly dry, but also not. I just had some water. I don't know. I feel like I was a lot more talkative yesterday in the first 2 episodes. So I did them both yesterday. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm not talking as much. I don't really know what to talk about. If I've been talking about the same things I've already talked about. Oh, Luigi's going fast. Oh, great. At least Toad isn't here. Ah, yes! Okay, kind of almost messed it up by moving around too much. But we did it. Pro gamer moment. As my name suggests, pro game. With an extra R at the end. Yeah, I'm not sure, as I've already mentioned, what the best car combination is, but I'm pretty sure it's maybe Rob and the Dry Bomb. Or the best car combination for my playstyle. I feel like in Mario Kart Wii, I'm not much of a Funky Kong and Bowser bike guy. I'm more of a like. Well, I usually use Bowser Jr. and the Mac bike. Although I know a lot of people, usually online, use Daisy and the Mac bike. Yeah, I think I prefer the extra control rather than the speed and acceleration. I prefer, yeah, control and acceleration rather than just complete speed. Like I think Luigi has. And Mario's here now. I think he might have been ahead last time too. Oh, great. I thought it was a real item box for a split second and didn't even try to avoid it. Oh, being a bit laggy here. I think we're fine. Although, I do feel some lag. Okay, keep this in mind. Maybe it'd help it if I no, not that. If I changed the textures. Actually, it's not that noticeable here, at least. Did I do it? Not really. Okay, it wasn't the textures. Oh, getting a bit laggy here. Okay, rendering. This is how it usually is. You see, put this up to 6, which is about 1080p, I think. That looks like really nice, but it's incredibly laggy, so I don't do that. It's 3, it's 2. There's one here. This is how it usually is. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, how did I play like this? But I'm already so used to putting on 2. Oh god, no. I can't do that. That's just horrible. I'm very happy I realised it's in the 3D emulation settings. And I was just looking I don't know what it's called. I was looking the video output filter and pixel scaler before. It's not what I should have been looking at. Oh no. Yeah, tried to use my... Oh, I could have used the mushroom to try and avoid it. I've never done that before. I need to learn how to do it. I mean, I kind of know how to do it, but I need to do it. Oh, it's so annoying how this come from the sides a lot of the time. That's just... Yeah, that's... Ah, yes, got him. Did that again. It's just so annoying when the shells come from the side. Oh, he's gone. Louis' gone. Okay. It wasn't Luigi's one, but I still did get hit by putting Mario's red shell. And I think Luigi's one went for Mario because I'd been hit, but it didn't actually hit him. It seemed on the bottom screen. Weird. Not quite sure what happened there. Oh, that was close. Oh, I thought. Why the side? That. Oh, another one. That's just annoying. What? It's really annoying when they come from the side. And that second one came from the back, and it didn't have banana anymore. That's just bad luck. Okay, he has got a banana, but. Oof. Nah, never mind. At least I'm ahead of him. Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't have done anything unless it hit him from the side by bouncing off the wall, which I don't think I would have been able to pull off. Oh, look at that! Yeah, that was great. Oh, very happy I don't have to do any more of that. Track. That's gonna be a nightmare on 150cc, honestly. Right, Bowser's Castle. But yeah, then after I was just continuing this whilst I'm a while ago. After I played through, oh, the lag. Really feel it. After I play through Mario Kart 7, I'm going to do, maybe not in this order, but I'm going to do the original one, Super Mario Kart SNES. I'll do the GBA one, which I believe this track is from. Either that or it is from the first game. I'll do Mario 64, Double Dash, and then maybe Wii. If that is able to run. Same goes with 7. And there's a very low chance, but I might find a way to get 8 running. Or if I could manage to screen record my Wii U, then I could actually do Wii as well. But then I'd already have all my stuff on there, so that wouldn't really work too well. This is very laggy right now. Oh, yeah. Got him again. I might close some apps I'm not using. Oh, I've got a ton open, that's why. Discord, Spotify, Opera GX. Yeah, close those. I've got my notes open. Files, yeah, Finder. Okay, it's just... Why is no still up? Now it's just OBS and Mario Kart DS. Okay, let's go. Oh, wow. No, never mind. I thought it just suddenly got way faster, but I don't think so. Yeah, you can hear the music, as if you can hear it very well. It's gone slow. It was doing fine earlier. But it's just really laggy now. Oh, richer. Oof, nothing I could have done about that. Yeah, a lot of these are trick boosts over here for this bit. This one might be. No, that was close. Yeah, that one definitely is. Just barely with that one, and then the one after it was way longer. So that's definitely a trick one. Did that get Luigi? Looked like I might have. I was kind of looking at the very bottom of the touchscreen. It looked a bit like it was getting him. Or it looked like he ran into it. Baby Park, yeah. As I mentioned before, don't really like this one. And I think you can probably tell why. Well, it's kind of obvious. It's just 5 laps of the same thing. Very short, at least, but definitely better than 7 laps of it, like in Double Dash. I mean, God. What? Oh, Luigi. That's just gonna get me. Okay. I was gonna through right where I was gonna go, because it goes right forward. Music slowing down. Oof. No, go back to normal. Okay. I think these are just bad maps because everyone's nearby, and so there's more the game has to do because everyone's just in one place. More has to load at one time, I think. I mean, I don't know much about it really, but that's what I'm going to assume. Oh, he's got a red shell. Oh no, it shouldn't go for me. Yeah, you hear how slow that is. I mean, it might just be for me, but... Oof. Look what this is. I just made it slow. Or maybe not. Yeah, notice that difference in speed of the game when I do that. Does that change it? Wait. Change the rendering threads. No, it doesn't seem to do much. It's just the GPU scaling factor. Makes a big difference in the game's overall speed. Wait, was that the end? Oh, at the end of this cup. But 25 minutes in-ish. I'm gonna say that was only... we're only halfway through. I know we're only halfway through because that's the banana cup, which which is the second one. Wait, if I quickly pause the recording, maybe I can do something else. Okay, I'm pausing the recording. I'll try it. I've just got activity monitor open. I believe it's the Mac version of Task Manager. Kind of thing. It's similar, not exactly the same. I feel like it should be running a bit faster than this. Zoom right out of it. I remember saying before how I really hate this one, but I don't know if it's really that bad. I think it's just memories from having a lot of trouble on it in the battle mode, having to weave in and out of these. But I think in regular gameplay it's not terrible. Weird fish people, please. Sped up, alright, alright. I think that before... Oh wait, there we go. Percentage of CPU, that makes more sense. OBS is using far more CPU than DSMU me. DSMU me? DSMU? DSMU? I have no clue how I'm supposed to say that. It probably make more sense if I knew what it stands for. Does it stand for something? I mean, looks like it probably does. Oh, this is, Ah, he did it to me! Well, it's kind of my fault for going there. Okay, just paused it for a minute. I might have changed something. I think it's worse. Oh god. It might just be worse. I turned auto frame skip on because it was off before. Because I turned it off when I was doing stuff with settings. It's still on, but it means that it's going at full speed again. Just without the frames. Oh god, this is terrible. I think the controller disconnected again for a sec. Okay, I'm gonna put frame skip back on. No, back off. Oh yeah, the controller's not connected now. I had to pause it manually on the keyboard. Okay. Okay, it's back. Yeah, now everything's slow again. Okay, I'll just for now, I'll put it back to how it was before. Still laggy? Huh? I did also change the bitrate on OBS before. Did 4,250. Maybe we could try changing it to just 4,000 because it's 4,500 before. Following closely behind. Oh yeah. Oh no, he's not. We're fine then. Wait. I'll put it back. I think I'll leave this window open actually. Never mind. It's okay. It's better. Oh right. That's fine. Okay. Oh, I wasn't holding it. Oh no. Return to bad. It's returned. Maybe it's because I think OBS is doing all this because it's 1080p now. I think the next one I'll put it back to 720p. Actually, I don't think that's going to make much of a difference. Because that's just how it's outputting. It probably will make a difference, but actually, because then I could put the bitrate back down without it looking bad. Actually, wait, I'll put the bitrate down now. Actually, I'm not sure if it really affects it because it's the stream bitrate. Isn't it? Well, well, it wasn't the same as stream before, but it's not. Okay. Might have to restart my computer after this. Pause it. Right, I'll try something. Oh, as soon as I unpause the recording, it just suddenly went laggy. I switched it to OpenGL, which is probably worse actually. Oh wow, I think it's different. Does it? Yeah, it does. No, this is worse. Yeah, this is worse. No, it's still bad though. That hasn't changed much. I'll keep that. I'll switch it back to 1 for now. Takes so long now. Right, we gotta get back into first, haven't we? Yeah, sorry about all these settings I'm having to do. It's just really laggy, as you can tell. And I like it to work, although it's just not. Just decided not to work. Oh. Because it was working great at the beginning of the video, wasn't it? You would have seen it. Oh, look at that. Bad luck. Just gotta keep this good luck going. Best of luck. Good. Can't let them overtake me. Okay. Should have kept that on me. Really should have kept that on me. Oh no, really. Okay, we're fine, Alright. Yeah, I switched it back now. Oh, now it's just laggy. I'll set it to full frame skips. Still very slow. Oh wait, it's disabled, that's why. It's not so slow now. Only problem is that it's really laggy. If I set this number a bit lower, maybe we can get it to a good setting. 3? Nope. I'll set it to 2. Say that's alright. It's better, definitely. Although it's not brilliant. Once again, sorry. Yeah. Do apologise. Is this the last cup or the third? I'm not quite sure. Third or fourth? Wait. Turn it back off again. Okay, never mind. May have been a bit of a mistake. I'll set it to 1. Oh, that's decent. I'll do that bit too. Not great, but certainly better. No, I think I'll set it just to how it was. Although maybe without the frame skip. No! I pressed quit! Oh. Was that the last one? Oh no. Messed up there. Oh, it was this one. That was the last track. Okay. I was doing very well as well. Really messed up this time. Okay. Gonna have to redo it all again. Okay. Shouldn't have done this. Oh, I thought I could do the good old banana thing. Oh, no, it wasn't there. One thing I could definitely say is that it wasn't lagging as much just in regular mode. Or regular GPU scaling. Okay. I'm gonna have to do something like this now. This video was going so well at the beginning. Oh, wrong way. I always mess that up. No! Hey! I needed that. Maybe if I just had it behind me, I would have been fine. I'm not quite sure how it works. It might be fine. Oh, Bowser gone. Okay. Great. Now here he is. Right behind me. Right ahead of me. Wrong way! Oh no! I keep thinking which way I need to go instead of what I need it to go. Instead of moving the joystick. Yes! Thank you. But never mind. Toad! Toad's back! Ah. That's actually kind of bad. He's always right there behind me. I didn't even know he was here earlier, wasn't he? Didn't even notice. After this cup, I'm gonna try and sort everything out. Okay, that time I didn't even hit Toad. Okay. Oh, come on, Toad, come on. Oh, yes, yes. Although maybe I could have been a bit further if I didn't slow down. Huh? Oh right, yeah, bananas. Oh no, he did it to me! No! The classic Toad move. Well, the classic move on Toad. Usually Toad doesn't do it. But he did it to me instead. Oh, didn't get him. Never mind. Let's get the win. Yes, first place. I think the problem I've realised is definitely OBS. I need to put it back to 720p next time. So I think after this cut, it'll probably be back on 720p. At least the first half will be in 1080p. Well, just the beginning. Oh no. No. How could I have messed up so badly? Okay. I don't know where that shortcut is. Got a really good one, I used that one time, but can't really get that now. It might not even be in this track. Can I do it? Put it off on Toad? No, he's behind. Okay, I had a little battle down there. Toad's got 3 green shells. 2 now. Probably none now. Well, at least this video should look better than the last one, because that did not look good. Forwards again, what am I doing? I think I pushed forwards on the joystick as well. I'm really just not able to do this properly. I think I'm quite far ahead now. Yes, I am. Although, maybe not for much longer. Great, thanks Wario. Now they're more likely to catch up. Okay, no, we're good, we're good. Okay then. Heard that blue shot just about to come. But we're fine. Okay, back here again. Discord message. Oh, ooh, the lag. On this same one again. I really need to switch the quality. Desperately. But I can't till the end of this gap. Oh yeah, look at that. Got him with that bomb. Are they both going the same way? These roads are so confusing. They're really weird. I'm sure they're usually going different ways. Maybe not. No, they're over here. They're going the same way. Oh, maybe I'm just confused. Alright. But out in front again. What am I doing? It doesn't make much of a difference anyway. Not like anyone's really around. Oh, what? I was just saying that, and I looked at the bottom screen because I saw the bow to the red shell, and I was too busy focused on the bottom screen. Oh, too late. No. I should have held it. That would have made a lot more sense. Oh, what? Oh, he's not nearby. Anyway, we're at the end. Finally. Okay. Let me stop this recording. I'll be back. Okay, I changed it back to 720p. Actually, it wasn't even 720p before, it was a bit higher. But it should be slightly more normal now. So less laggy, hopefully. Really gotta hope. Okay. Lightning cup. I'll try it with GPU scaling factor 2, but if that doesn't work, I'll just change it back to 1. Seems alright. I think that was the problem. Alright. It's alright. It's been fixed. Alright then. Okay. Now I can get back to how things were. Back running nice and smoothly. Come on, Bowser. No! I was trying to get him with the banana from behind. Well, from in front, I suppose. Behind me, but in front of him. Oh, alright. Thank you, Piranha Plants. I think that's what did it. Oh, good. That was quite short actually. Yeah, 28, 26 seconds per lap. 1 minute 23. Yeah, short. Actually, I think I'm gonna start doing it just each cup an episode when I get onto 150cc, which is after this episode. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start doing each cup one cup an episode. Mostly because I'm going back to school after tomorrow, so I won't have as much time. Although actually, this is going to be uploading in quite a while now. Might be alright. Anyway, I really need to desperately catch up. Oh no, no, not that. I did that before. 50cc one. Oh. Difference is I'm in 5th place. Well, I don't know what place I was in before, but probably not 5th. Oh, look at. Did I even get him? They only got me, I think. I mean, it might have got Yoshi a bit too, but not as much, clearly. Or maybe just the same amount, so everything's just the same. Didn't change anything. Should have put it behind me. 4th place, pretty good, pretty good. Definitely not getting 3 stars. Probably not even 2, honestly. Well, you never know. Miracles can happen, as my RE teacher said when I did not do well on a test. You never know. And I think I was right. Just as I say that. Okay. Okay. No. Yeah. I think I was right. Okay. I need to stop saying that. Okay, halfway through this cup. Next one. Oh, the lag's coming back. Because there's so much happening, everyone's too close. Anyway, I need to have another. I need to have another look at the Switch remake of this track. I don't remember if it was good or not. I don't remember it at all, really. So yeah, I need to have another look at that. Bowser's so far ahead. What? I'm gonna try to go over that way. How's he so far ahead? I've really got to catch up. Desperately. Otherwise I have to redo this. Probably. Most likely. We'll see. Okay, I'm gonna make sure I don't fall off this time. I think that's what happened. Yeah, most likely. I think that's what happened. Oh yeah, because then I had to respawn a bit further back, and that was 6th place at that point. Maybe it was there. Don't know. Oh, okay. But now Warrior's ahead. Oh, thank you, Bowser. Alright. Oh, no. I was thinking of getting back into Smash Bros. As well. As well as playing all the Mario Kart games. Because I used to really like it. Had 3DS and it came with my Wii U, although the disc is, I think it's really scratched, so it only rarely works. I did get it cleaned twice. My local game shop is literally called Game, although it's closed now. They closed it, the one near me. Either I have to go somewhere else like CEX or just get a new Smash Bros game for Wii U. Although I don't really play it on Wii U as much as 3DS. So I guess that's fine then. I remember seeing one of Playing World 124's school videos, and he was just playing Smash Bros 3DS at lunch. I'm kind of annoyed because they banned phones, which would also include just any other electronics really, apart from like watches. You can have watches, but phones and stuff like that, and they'd probably just count the 3DS as a phone, honestly. At school, so can't really do that. Can't just play like Mario Kart during lunch. I don't know, I think it'd just be more interesting than just not doing much. Just standing around talking and then usually not knowing what to talk about. Well, usually I don't know, kind of. Yeah. Although I just kind of afraid it would break. I remember in year 7 when we were allowed phones, I'd sometimes take 3DS to school to play some games. But that was usually on the bus, not at school as much. And I don't get the bus anymore anyway. Just walk instead. Well, actually, back then it was the 2DS, I didn't have the 3DS yet. So, even harder to carry around. Because I could just put my 3DS in my pocket, honestly. But I had to keep my 2DS in my bag, too big. I should put it in there instead of my phone, or with my phone, honestly. Come from the side anyway. I had that banana right behind me. Still got me from the side. It's really annoying. Although I had got over the line, so it's fine. Anyway, that was the last one. This time I'm going to leave the credits in. Because I forgot that they had them last time. Frankie, good enough. Waluigi. Although, no carts for everyone. I think the next thing's probably Rob, and then after that, carts for everyone. Or maybe both at the same time. But I doubt that. Oh, back here again. Oh, I managed to skip it this time. Not even on purpose, okay. Oh, it's because it's the second one. You can't skip the first one. Well, never mind. Forget that. Thanks for watching. 100cc, we finished it. Now on 250cc, not looking forward to it really. I'm gonna probably have to redo cups many times. Or at least more than once, for most of them. Ugh.